Yeah. If a then a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm not the cool dog. 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 She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is? But she not at home with ya. Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think you're better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New Orleans Saints. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And we are underway from the Superdome. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Red, strike, light blue, yellow, 22. Ready.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Up the middle they go. Graham. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Rattler wants to throw it. And Graham's got it. Complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Over the middle, complete. It's Parkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Daniels looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mack. You look at the Saints defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Here's Daniels. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of their stride?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Off the play fake, Daniels. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And this is picked up by the Saints. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Get it. 60 by 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throw left side, complete. That's right. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
To the air goes Daniels. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Calling a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Second down and 6 now.
22 down. Red, yellow, 33, yellow. Green jack.
Throwing is Rattler. The connection made. It's Graham. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Saints at 11-4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. Ready, red, blaster, 6, 45, walk, 6, mega, ready.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Black, red, 10 black, black ultra.
Here's Rattler. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To the air is Rattler. He's got it complete to Perkins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now Rattler. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw again. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
33, yellow.
Rattler going to look to throw again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tank Dell with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there was a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
And get 2 points.
they can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Smash, red. Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Perkins. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. That's taken in by the tight end, Perkins. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on, set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the ball comes loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well-designed, and it's a quick first down.
Get up. 18 Cardinal.
They go play action. Daniels. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now Daniels. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It's taken to the 26. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Go now.
And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope it didn't come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On the set.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rattler wants to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Here's Lane. 1:50 left to go in the second quarter. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Daniels. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down, Washington.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Daniels looking to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Ready?
Rattler working out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up Sackett. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
To throw is Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yellow, blaster, thick, black shot. Red, yellow, set.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
Mustang 19.
To the air goes Daniels. He completes this one to Mack. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 13-7.
Commanders 7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Rattler.
He finds his man complete. That's Perkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Down. Hut.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here comes third down and 7.
He'll drop to throw.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
White. Rail. Yellow.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively, because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
3rd and 6.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Claws red. Set. Hut.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Striker. 3-3. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Daniels. He sets to fire deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Set. Ready. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler. Olave holds it in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hut, set, hut. Yellow. 22. Steel. Black. Set.
Here's Rattler. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
To the air is Rattler. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Black 40.
Rattler going to look to throw again. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Trouble. 30. Blue striker. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
For his tight end.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Commanders 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road.
And now here's another interception. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Daniels pass intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10
On the double.
at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Graham. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And he stopped immediately there. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
It's a quarterback sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Saints stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Complete to right.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Washington.
Jalen Wright.
65 yards.
And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
95. Set.
Now again, right side. Graham. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now,
They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Come on, set. Pause, 52, blue.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Down. Hut, hut.
They'll run on 1st down. Graham. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready. Black swap, 45. White, switch, yellow.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down, they'll have to throw it anyway.
Set, hut.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one